All right, let's talk about Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond is the best concept for the Dark Knight. That's the best way a cyberpunk Batman could work. I mean, you could have any idea for a cyberpunk Batman, but that's the best. And DC hates it. They kind of muddy up the story with adding past villains into his story, and they don't really fit. If you're gonna bring the Joker back, really use him like the way they did in Return of the Joker. If you're gonna bring Scarecrow back, really use him. It's like they add the old villains with the new ones, and some of them don't mix well, or they just make him a joke villain like the Joker. He had a heart attack in one of those comics. That's kind of stupid, bro. The best Joker was the one from Return of the Joker, the Tim Drake Joker. That's the coolest transformation into a villain. The Joker did transform into a supervillain when he fell in the tank of acid. For me, that's the origin story. They say Joker don't have an origin story. Well, that's the definitive one for me. That's iconic. That's why I like Jack Nicholson's performance. I think it's very cool how he was a gangster from the beginning, but I like in The Killing Joke when he was, he aspired to be a comedian. You can relate to that kind of a story. You have a vision and no one can see it, but you have a vision and you want to do something, but people get in the way. They try to take too many things from you. No wonder the Joker went crazy in that story. But this is about Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond, Terry McGinnis, he proved that he's a good Dark Knight. He has a heart. The suit don't make the man unless you're in a movie. The wardrobe speaks for itself. But in a Batman story where the Dark Knight should shine more, Terry McGinnis proved many times that he's a good hero. He battled so many different types of new enemies. I like Spellbinder. That one's pretty cool right there. He put he put the youth in their own matrix. With that thing that he had, he put them in their own matrix where they wanted to be happy all the time. That's kind of like these current times we live in. Spellbinder is a pretty good villain. I think Batman Beyond deserves some kind of comeback. It's bullshit, or excuse my language. It is, you know, I hate how DC don't use Batman Beyond like the way he's supposed to be used. If that movie was made back then, I think it would have, lived up to its legacy after the years went by. Things get better with time. Batman Beyond got better with time. Now let me compare him to Ezreal. Ezreal's pretty cool, but he got too crazy when he became the Dark Knight. But he's his own Dark Knight, right? A lot of people took up the mantle, but Terry McGinnis is the best one to take up the mantle for the Dark Knight. And I think the Riddler could work in Batman Beyond, but I like all those new villains like Spellbinder, Ink, Shriek. A lot of those villains are pretty good. What's that other one? Can't think of his name. I can't think of his name, but he's pretty good. Derek Powers. I like Derek Powers. He's pretty cool. Batman Beyond has a cool suit too. It flies. He has rocket powered boots. I like the color of it. You could always change that red into something else, but I like the color of it. And down to what's important, I like Terry as a character. His heart and his determination to make up for past mistakes. He was a bad kid like Jason Todd, but he was a bad kid and he treated his father like he was nothing, and when he lost his father, he really felt like it was his fault because it was. It's supposed to protect your family, right? The Dark Knight, Terry McGinnis is a cool version of the Dark Knight, and I want to see him come back. So many iterations. Him and Ezreal are pretty cool to take up the mantles for Batman. I mean, you could go different routes with it. People always want to take Bruce Wayne everywhere else, but it's not. It don't just have to be about Bruce Wayne. It could be another man in that suit, another man, a better character. I don't know about a better character, but a man who's worthy to hold up the Batman mantle. And I really like that show. I like that episode. What is that episode? Where that guy creates some kind of where he like I don't know where he's like in some kind of computer, or he created a digital, you know, he copied himself digitally. I don't know, he did something like that. Then he hacked Batman Beyond's suit. I like the way he hacked his suit. I mean, cyberpunk Batman, that's the way to go. That is the way to go. Return of the Joker is the best movie, cartoon, whatever ever created. That is the best thing ever in a in anything. And I just hope Terry McGinnis gets his real shine someday. I'm tired of them not really caring about that character. It shouldn't always be about Bruce Wayne. I mean, yeah, you got Terry, but time has passed and the show got better with time. Batman and his enemies are symbols. People are always going to pick up their mantles even when Bruce Wayne and the original villains are gone. We're destined to do this forever. That's what the Joker means in Nolan's movies, because his movies are all about symbols. The Dark Knight is a symbol. Terry McGinnis is the best to hold up the mantle. All right, this is Riddler signing out. Riddler Nightmare 87.